Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Chris Deacon. I'm back with a One Piece review of Manga chapter 854. Let me just pull up the name. It is called What the Hell Am I Doing? And I'm going to try out a couple of different things. I'm at my computer this time, I'm not in front of my TV this time. But I also have a few ideas to check out. So, a lot happened in this chapter, and a lot of great things happened in this chapter. I want to talk about a few. Some of them when I go on about the chapter. So, we basically start off. Was any art? No art this week. So, yeah, it's weird. But we start off with Nami on Jinbei's back as they running through, and they saw members of the family are realizing they're rebelling, and then Nami tries to take out people running in front of them, and when she attacks them, she then realizes it is Chopper Brook, not Chopper and Brook, Chopper, Carrot, and Brule and all them. I have the picture right here, right here, somewhere is right here. Here, I don't know. I hope you guys can see this. You can't see my mouse. Mouse is not trackable on this, but I'm gonna try to paste them on. These are not cut. I'm sizing them, so each one is gonna take a second to size. But she kind of attacks them. It's funny because you wouldn't expect it, but a panel before they definitely looked like the enemy. So we keep on going, and we find out they get Jinbei. Chopper is all fucking electrocuted, but Carrot is not, because electricity is part of the Minx. So they're in the I didn't even save this page to actually put it in. They're in the mirror world, and Brule is yelling at Jinbei for revolting, but we find out this chapter he did say no to the roulette. He said no to it because he smelled only death and ill will, straight from context, right there. He smells only death and ill will from the wheel, which is we didn't think that. We thought that was only a joke and he lost something, or so. Next chapter, Brule starts talking about this. I need to find the image. I will edit this and browse. I need to load the next one, which I think is that's the next one. Okay, so we got Brule here. And keep on moving it. But the main thing right here to kind of say is how she announces this. All are welcome to the island, and all that leave will die. That's Mama's, and then they cut them off. I think that means that's Mama's way of how the island works, the laws there, or however it works. That's a neat way to put it. Really neat way. We keep on going on, and we find out Brook actually managed to put a scar on one of the three, not the lightning cloud, or is Big Hat, lightning cloud, and the sun, and Big Mom. That all the hat, the lightning cloud, and the sun are all Big Mom's actual soul, and Brook was actually able to leave a scar that on the sun, the big sun, which Big Mom actually says that he did a good job, because he wouldn't think he could be able to do that. But we also find out Brook is now being kept by her side always from this point on. And then we just get more of the same thing. Big Mom says, "Oh." Pudding starts talking about how he met Sanji's sister, Renju. That's the name right there. Renju. It's in the page I'm looking at. Renju, and Big Mom thought she killed her, but it's kind of like a trust issue. But I thought probably it would have been. But then when you flip to the next chapter, it says she just doesn't want a real problem before the wedding. And then we get more of how evil this plan is Big Mom has. And I think, I'm going to say this, I think it's not Go Roger. Is it Go? No, it's Jolly Boy. It's something. I can't think of his name now. He does a whole bunch of theories and stuff, and he still thinks. Last time I saw, he was still thinking that Big Mom could be an ally, and I give him applause for that, sticking with that. I don't see it's happening, but it could. It still could happen. All we know, but I fairly doubt it now. But it could. She kind of explains the whole thing again. Oh, when Sanji goes to lift the veil on your head and sees your third eye, he'll flicker, and then that's when your time is to shoot him in the head and splatter his brains all throughout the hall. And then we get this amazing picture of just like the insane eyes on Big Mom. Give me 1 second. I need to load in this image. I should have got these all in 2 different ones, but whatever. I believe it was 5. No, that was the earlier one. It's right here. Okay. So we get this. I'm going to enlarge that a little bit. This right here. This amazing face. Like, we see how dedicated and how... I don't know how to say this. How much she wants this to happen. The wedding to happen like this, and then to have her cake and open the box, which then is going to explode. So far, it's looking like, if you're reading the chapter, this is looking so far really great if you're reading it with me. I'm not reading it, I'm just overviewing pages. I'm going to lower this and then put it right there again. We're going to get the next one ready, just so I have it. But it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be complete hell. Actually, is that the next one? Yeah, that would be the next one. Okay, then the next page, we get a page of them saying, okay, Sanji is in his room sleeping. I'm like, what the hell? Wasn't Sanji just out and about? And then we find out Sanji's not sleeping. It's the one guy who is with him in his room, and he passed out in Sanji's bed. And since Sanji wasn't there when he woke up, he just went back to sleep. So they think Sanji is there in bed, but it's not. It's a great thing right there. And the person I'm talking about, I have the image right, is this guy right here. I don't know his name. He had a name, I don't know it. I'm not good with names. I'm not good at names at all. That's why when I do Ruby or whatever, I have a cheat sheet now to kind of look at. I need to get a cheat sheet for One Piece, but because all these Big Mom family members is just, I don't know. I know some of them, but not all of them. And we still don't know who Commander Starch is. Hopefully we get to figure out. I keep on seeing more and more say it's gonna be put in. And it could be. We don't know though. So I think I have a few more images just because I got a whole bunch just in ready. Then the next page I saved 2. Is they start talking about all the intruders. You got the whole family here, all gathered around. They start talking about the intruders, and they talk about who came to the island. And then you see the chicken guy. I can't think of his name. Baron Tamago, I think his name was, and he's still a chicken. Here's my question: is he gonna transform back to a regular person after a while, or is he stuck being a chicken now? Or is it a form where slowly he goes back into the egg form? Because that's weird that he's still in a chicken form. And he thinks Pedro committed suicide, but he's in the mirror world. And Brooke is with Big Mom, which they still don't know about where he can take his soul out of the body, which could help them a bit if he uses it to his advantage to look around. But I think he has to wait for opportunity time. We see Opera in the back, and I thought he'd be in a medical room after Jinbei's punch there. But here in a second, we find out that they still think Chopper and Carrot are both in the mirror world still with Brule, and Brule has it all under control. But they don't know of Jinbei's rebellion. They don't know Luffy and Nami escaped. They don't know anything, which this just makes it even better for next chapter. Next week's chapter is going to be amazing. I'm going to do a live reaction of that one. I'm going to get a live reaction of that one because that will be incredible. So I won't have the pages of it. I could try to do it on the fly while I'm doing it. But next page, I believe I actually have saved 2 because actually I don't. This is a little farther on. I'll just say okay. So they start talking through all the people, and they start going through, and Brule makes not Brule. But damn it. I just said his name. I just said a name ago. Opera starts saying, yeah, he couldn't get the location of Lola. They really didn't know anything, and he said he buried them alive. Which the main brother here, I think he's the paint guy. No, I think he's actually the book guy. He's the book guy that he's talking right now. Still doesn't trust Opera, so he tells the guards here in a second to watch them. But otherwise, they think the Bim Smoke family is all locked down, which they are, and they sent barmaids over to them to get them drunk and get ready for the wedding tomorrow. And they say this is a wedding one to remember. Yeah, it's gonna be because they don't know what's happening. So next page I do have on ready. This, I think this is one page more. Let me see real quick. Yeah, that's not the next page just yet. Then we see Sanji moping there with the food, and he's like, I ended up making it the normal way than his way with making it for pudding. And he's sitting there, and then we see Bobbin start walking, and he's like, he sees the food, and when he approaches, this is when this page pops up, he says, ooh, food, and he starts going through, and he realizes it's Sanji. Sanji's not sleeping in his room like they think he is, and he's actually out here. And then Sanji has this the flashback of, I ain't coming back. I'm going to starve to death right here. And he kind of says just hands off on the food. Let me just load the next one in because I have it. I have the next 2. Then this amazing shot, I have this only for the shot, is he says the meat is not for you, and he just kicks Bobbin through the wall. The whole wall shatters and falls on him. Amazing drawing. Awesome. I still want to know why he bobs back and forth, but maybe we'll get that later on. Or maybe we already did, I'm just forgetting it. It could be a thing. I do forget a lot. And a lot of characters' names, yeah. Okay, next one is the last one. And it's Sanji puts the meat back in the basket. And Bobbin asks, "What the hell are you doing here?" And then Sanji runs. Where he heads, he already knows. I believe he's going back to Luffy because he thinks Luffy is still there, and Luffy's gonna be there. Luffy was heading there in the last one, and that's gonna be a great moment. That would get Luffy the energy back because he hasn't had the energy since the battle with Cracker. After that battle, he is out of energy. He took all the punches from Sanji. He doesn't have the energy. So hopefully that gives him the energy to recharge before the wedding. The wedding ceremony is going to be the one hell of a thing. It's going to be one hell of a chapter. It's probably next week's chapter. The chapter after that, we're going to start seeing the wedding, and that's just going to be hell. It's only going to be hell for like Big Mom's crew, but holy crap, it's just going to kick off because they think all 6 intruders are all locked away. They think Jinbei is still with them. They think they don't know where he is because they're trying to hide the whole fact. Brook is there and they still don't know his power where he can go out of the body with his soul. And we have Sanji out of his room, which they're probably gonna try hide too from Big Mom, knowing the fact, or they might not, and we might not see the wedding, and it might just be them. We're gonna get a great scene of Sanji and Luffy meeting back up. That's gonna be a great moment right there. Next week's chapter is gonna have an amazing moment. This was a 9.5 to a 10 for One Piece. I want to rate it 10, but I want to see Luffy and Sanji meet again because this moment will be incredible. That's why I think my predictions are we're going to get a 10 out of 10 chapter next week. We're going to get a good one. My predictions could be off though. So this was an amazing chapter. Sorry it's coming up late, but I'm back in college, so I'm doing classes and trying to do a work schedule and classes on the side, and I want to try to do some streaming again because it's been a while since streaming. I've been only doing these and uploading old videos. I want to do some streaming soon, get back into it because I do have the equipment. I can do some more stuff, or I want to record more stuff. I don't know. It's mostly doing classes, work, record video, maybe edit it, get it ready for YouTube. I don't have much time. I'm changing my work schedule to fit it, and if I can get my work schedule changed, then I'll have more time during the night before I go to sleep before classes. It really would help me out, so I'm hoping to get my schedule changed. I'm going to see, it's not Led Zeppelin, it's a band that's doing all the songs. Like, I don't know how you want to explain it, but it's doing a whole bunch of Led Zeppelin songs next Saturday, and it's gonna be great. I'm hoping it'd be great. I don't know what else to say. Also, one other thing, I don't know if anybody else can make it to the end here. Before I say it, if you like the video, like, blah, 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 all that stuff. You will start seeing random stuff from my college pop up on here, because for my college classes for communication broadcast, we have to have a YouTube account, which I already have one, and we have to post the stuff on there soon. So you will start seeing stuff from my college projects and other stuff, so be aware of that. Otherwise, if you like the video, give it a like, smash that like button if you can. If you like it, like it. subscribe if you haven't already. Ha, 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 ha. I like doing the dab now. It's more like this, isn't it? I can't do it this way. It just doesn't feel right. Doing a dab to the left does not feel right. Doing a dab to the right feels amazing. I'm losing my voice because I was just singing for a good like 30 minutes there before this. I sang too much. I did some vocal warm-ups and just lost it all. It's kind of messed with me. But yeah, back in college, try and get stuff set back around. But otherwise, this is longer because I talked about some stuff at the end. 9.5 out of 10 chapter. Hopefully we get a 10 out of 10, like 11 out of 10 chapter next week. Hopefully, because there's so much good stuff set up next week. I'm hoping Big Mom versus Luffy is in like 2 or 3 chapters, but I don't think Luffy is gonna go up against Big Mom. I think it's gonna be either Brook is gonna get his second wing and we actually will see a battle, or it's gonna be someone else in the Straw Hats, or maybe it might be the father of Sanji. Can't think of his name right now. Otherwise, I already said most of the stuff I wanted to say. Otherwise, peace.